Hello everyone, it's been a while since I made a review, but the reason for that is that I bought some very exciting gear that I've been trying out, testing, filming with, and it's time to review it. So today I'm reviewing my new Camtree E-Slider Pro, which is a motorized slider. This is something I've been dreaming about for a long time, but I could never afford a motorized slider because, as you may know, these things are quite expensive and don't quite fit into my budget filmmaker bracket. But only very recently Camtree came out with a pro version of their e-slider, and at the price it's retailing at, I just couldn't resist it and I got one for myself. I've been using it mostly for wedding productions and just having fun doing time lapses and lots of different shots that I'll show you today. So the first thing I want to mention is the packaging. The E-Slider Pro came with this very nice padded bag. Everything fits in very snugly, and the design of the internal packaging is very good and keeps the size of the bag to the minimum. As I said before, packaging is very important for me. It protects the equipment, it makes it easy to carry, and basically it also looks good when you turn up to a paid job and you've got everything nice and neat. So what you get for your money is a 3-foot slider that you see here, a little motor that is very easy to assemble. You get a remote with various buttons and controls, a Sony type battery with its own charger. You also get a rather long cable for your remote with 2 limo connectors at each end, and also you get a manual crank for those situations when your batteries run out or you just want to crank manually. I don't think I will be using this a lot, as I really enjoy using the motorized functions of this slider. So let me now show you the remote. We've got the on-off switch on the top, also the connection for the cable. You just align the red dot on the remote and the red dot on the limo connector, and it slides in snugly and it's not gonna come out easily. I think this connection is commonly used in professional cameras, and it's nice to see something like that in this e-slider. Let me now show you the front of the remote. We've got 2 direction buttons, left and right. We've got a mode switch and a speed control, which is one of the most exciting features of the e-slider. So by pressing the mode button, you can switch from the manual mode, which is indicated by the flashing light, to the automatic mode, which is indicated by the light that just stays on. So in manual mode, the slider will only move when you hold down one of the control buttons, like so. And when I release it, it stops. In automatic mode, you only need to press the button and the slider starts moving, and then you can slowly come to a halt by using the speed adjustment knob. It can take as little as 40 seconds and up to 50 minutes to travel the length of this 3-foot track, which means you can do both video slides and also the time-lapse slides with this particular slider. I've seen some sliders on the market before which would do one thing or another, and obviously there are some high-end sliders that will do both, but this is the first slider on the market that I know of that is quite cheap and will do both. So let me now show you how the speed adjustment works. The speed is currently set to the minimum. I'm just gonna press a direction button and it's sliding already. I don't know if you can tell, but it's going at its slowest speed. This is obviously great for time-lapsing, as I said before. And if you have, let's say, a nice wide-angle scene with some clouds in the skies and some nice foreground interest that this slider can slide past, you can create some very unique, very dramatic time-lapse videos that wouldn't be possible otherwise. But then, when you want to speed it up, if you want to, you just turn the knob and it starts to go faster. And then you can slow it down very subtly until it goes to its minimum speed. Being able to control the speed in such a way is very important to me because you need to be able to control your start and the end of your slide and make it smooth rather than sudden movement and then sudden stop, which looks absolutely ugly. As you can probably hear, the motor, which is right next to me, does make some noise at a full speed, and then coming down to the lowest setting, there's virtually no noise from it at all. In both cases, it doesn't really matter to me because I think sliders like this are usually used for beauty, creative shots, B-roll, where sound doesn't really matter, especially coming from the camera. If you watched my videos before, you'll know that I really like doing reviews, testing things out, but a lot of times I try something out, I keep it for a little bit and then I move on to something else. I've been dreaming about having something like this for a long time, and this thing hits the mark for me. So overall, I'm really happy with this slider. I'll probably be using it on every shoot that's worth my time, simply because it adds so much production value to the videos that I'm doing. So thanks everyone for watching my review, and I'll leave you with some more footage that I shot with this Camtree eSlider Pro.